your friends' choices, your spouse's friends' choices, your family bad choices affect you. Welcome back to Prophetic Diary. My name is Tiny. If you're not already a subscriber to this channel, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. Everything you need to know down in the description box. How to sign up for that one-on-one encouraging coaching call with myself. I would love to take you on as your personal life coach. Let's get you out of that rut. Let's get that business started. Let's talk about your kingdom marriage. PD Society Circle. We meet every single Sunday in the PD Society Circle. This is more like a course, more like a classroom setting where we decode the things of the Spirit. This Sunday, we're going to be talking about a reprobate mind. And people are like, well, what does that have to do with me? A lot of people are operating in a reprobate mind, right? Is your spouse? Let's figure it out. How can you pray? Can you pray someone away from a reprobate mind? How does it come about? You need to know because it affects you. And it's just something that you just want to know, right? Especially if you're getting into ministry. Look out for my Esther's Prep course because it's on the way. And the playback for our last Single and Ready series is now available on keywitnesses.com. Get that playback. The Lord gave me this word, and very timely word, being that today in the U.S. it is the presidential election going on. So I'm not surprised he gave me this word, but it's definitely a personal word for you. We have in 1 Samuel where the people of Israel have no king. And Samuel is getting old in his age, and his sons, they're not able to run things quite like him. So the people are like, we need a king. The people are making a choice to come together and ask Samuel, hey, we need a king. So they're knocking down Samuel's door. We need a king. We need a king. He's the prophet at the time. He goes and he speaks to the Lord, and he's not happy. Samuel, it says, but when they said, give us a king to lead us, this displeased Samuel. So he prayed to the Lord. Whenever something displeases you, there's an unease, pray to the Lord. And the Lord told him, listen to all that the people are saying to you. It is not you who have rejected, but they have rejected me, their king, as they have done from the day I brought them out of Egypt until this day, forsaking me and serving other gods, so that they too are doing it to you. So God says to Samuel, he's like, listen, they're rejecting you just like they reject me. Don't even take it personal. But they want a king, we'll give them a king. And with this election going on and whatever going on in your life, it's very scary when the people start making choices outside of God's will. When the people are choosing people because of the color of their skin, choosing people because of popularity instead of principles, and you yourself going to vote. And just needing to know, is God for abortion? Is he not? Just knowing that once you put what you voted for on that ballot, that's valid, right? We see this with the people of God, even with your life. Yes, we're nice people and we're loving people, but maybe you were supposed to let that friend go so that God can teach them the lessons that they needed to learn, but you are holding on to them and helping them out when they put themselves in this situation, and God is saying, you're not their savior. I want to be their savior. Sometimes we get into relationships and we're trying to build people up and save people, or, oh, he's just going through a season right now. His father died, his mother. We make excuses for the things that we invite into our life by choice. And we see this. So God says, okay, well, you know what, Samuel, and we're going to talk more about this in a live today. He's like, you know what, Samuel, let's give them what they want. Go ahead. And Saul is anointed king. And it says here in 1 Samuel 9, God told Samuel, about this time tomorrow, I will send you a man from the land of Benjamin. Right? God says, okay, I'm going to send somebody their way. I'm going to send someone your way. Go ahead, Samuel. Anoint him king. Saul comes by. Saul loses his donkeys. We'll talk about that in a lot. Next thing you know, he's made king. Right? Sometimes you got to be careful what you ask for and what you pray for, because God might release it to you. We're going to talk about a reprobate mind. Sometimes you got to be careful what you ask for, because God might have something a little better, but he'll release you to what you want. God is telling you, my faithful ones, my loving ones, my ones with the big hearts, you work too hard to let people up in your space. You work too hard on that business to just give anyone a job. You work too hard on your self-respect and your self-love just to crown any king in your life, any man. God sent me today to let you know, protect yourself. Don't let anyone into your space. Protect yourself. Let people deal with the choices that they have made in life. Stop talking so much. They're not listening anyway. Protect your heart. Guard your heart. Love yourself. Take care of the family that's in front of you. Do your best with what you got. And stop trying to save everybody, because God has not assigned you to everybody. I love you, family. If this word has blessed you and you want to give on into it, give on to God, hashtag, I hear you, Lord. I hear you, Lord. I'll see you guys on the Coffee and Revelations Live.